Hello, everyone, and welcome again to K Podcast. So, we are going to be talking about this whole topic about marriage, and a lot of women opting out of marriage, and not only marriage, of building a family in general. And this has become something that has been everywhere in the internet, TikTok, you name it, Twitter, any social media out there that women can actually voice out and say what they think. And I'm going to say this, I do get the reasoning for this, and I do understand where this is coming, because this is the thing with a lot that have been going on, with the things that have been put on women, the responsibility of child raising and taking care of the family as a whole. All of that responsibility that have been putting on women, of course women are going to be tired when they are able, especially now that women do have their own jobs and they can provide for themselves. And look at it this way: when you're married, you're basically the mother of the house. It doesn't matter if your husband can be the husband of the house, but at the end of the day, you as the wife, you're going to be taking care of the whole family. You're going to be taking care of everything that has to do with the house, clothes, and food. And a lot of women are like, why can't I just stay single, not have any kids, not be married to anyone, and just have my happiness? To be sincere, I would say this: they are right. Instead of having all this pressure that society have actually put on women, and I'm starting to see women wake up from all this brainwashing and gaslighting. Now I have some few videos out here, and I didn't really label them, so we are going to be going through the way, we are going to be going with the waves on this particular videos that I'm going to be bringing up in here. So I'm going to be as surprised as you guys the first time the video shows up here, and I'm going to speak on this particular topic, and as usual I'm going to give you guys my commentary on it. So let me get one of the videos up in here. First of all, got to take this one down, and let me pull up one of the videos, because there is one I would like to play first of all, but you know what, we're gonna go with the vibes here. We're just gonna go with the waves.
This is a tactic that I've been keeping to myself for a few months, but now I'm about to say it and I want women to know and spot it right away. Stop engaging in age debates, age preference, and body count preference online. Stop feeding into it. It's a tactic to shame women and make women feel bad. And let me explain how. But before I do that, I want you to remember men don't ever complain about what they have easy access to. Men never complain about what they have easy access to. The
To be sincere, they kind of do complain sometimes. Even when they have the easy access, they try to gaslight you into thinking it's not that easy, so that you can put in more work and break your back, basically.
Think about all the men you know who have access to any type of women. They do not complain about women they have easy access to. For example, let's look at NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy has 9 baby mothers. He's not sitting on TikTok asking men, why are y'all mad that I'm making women baby mothers? He's just doing it. Or for example, Future. Future has access to any woman he wants. He's not sitting on the internet conversing with men about why they are mad, other women, why they are mad that he's with this type of woman. He's
Actually, Future is the king. Future is the king for the men out there that want to exploit women and do whatever they want, and literally be held, be not to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable. They want to spread the degeneracy. Every time I hear about people talking about Future being a real man, he's the guy, he's the this, I'm like, yeah, that kind of tells me a lot about you. And that is exactly why a lot of women out here are seeing these traits out here, and they're like, I'm not going to be dealing with that. I cannot deal with somebody like this. I cannot have a family or kids with somebody like this. I cannot plan marriage instead of me going into the world and, you know, interacting with this person. I rather stay single. So I'm gonna continue.
getting them and discarding them because he has access to do that.
About the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men.
Top 2% arrogant and blah blah blah. Have you seen the internet? Have you seen the way men been talk? Even him himself, king of talking dusty, is the one talking about women complaining. You all these men did was complain and complain and taught men how to be pimps. So we're just gonna call it out, Andrew. And talking about how to make women off of money off of women. So women complaining, like women have a lot to lose. Women have a lot to lose, especially when you start having kids. Women have a lot to lose. That's why, yes, the complaining, yeah, is just right. Because there are a lot of men out here that are not doing what they are supposed to do. So let's stop playing. The gaslighting tactic and the age, thing that, and I'm gonna say this, the age thing is very unnecessary because it is funny. And it is I talked about the age thing last time, and I talked about, they want the young girls. Many of these men are gonna stay single. Many of them are gonna be single for a long time. They're gonna grow old single because all those young girls that they're talking about, I want me a young woman, I'm making this much money. Those young women are gonna go after men that actually are elite, that have that money. So yeah, you still gonna lose. And then the women that are your age are not gonna want to put up with you either. They're not gonna want to put up with your shit either.
Men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to.
The average man makes $50K a year. The average man is not drowning in options for wives. The average man does not have a lot of women beating down his door. We both know this. The average man basically takes what he can get. They're sitting on the internet and creating false problems. When do men ever sit on internet and consider somebody else's opinion when it comes to them getting their NUT? Why would men ever sit on the internet and consider women's opinions when it comes to them getting what they want? Think about this. A man is walking down the street. He sees a 21-year-old smoke show. She's a housewife. She's submissive. Would he be on the internet asking other women, why y'all mad I got this girl? Why y'all mad? No. He's too busy building with this girl, doing with this girl, and growing a family. He could care less about what the other women think. One thing a man gonna do is always put himself first. That right there tells you that this is a cry for help, and he cannot access the woman that he wants. Because in reality, nobody is stopping him from getting these women. What's stopping him is his reality. And it's only 10 to 20% of men can at any point in their lives get any woman they want. Think about it like this. Odell Beckham right now does not have to sit on TikTok and converse for hours about what other women are mad at. He does not. He can go right now, get that woman, and start a family tonight. Get a housewife tonight. He can do it because he has that access. Millionaires don't complain about money, and men never ever complain about what they have easy access to. So, if you see those debates online, just know that it's a tactic to shame you, make you feel bad, make you feel upset, because men want you to feel how they've always felt their entire lives. Men who get women aren't complaining about women, and that is a fact. You think Flavor Flav was complaining about women? No, he had a house full of them. Remember, those are things to make you feel bad. Share this to women. I want every woman to see this. I want every woman to not get into these debates. And I'm here to wake y'all up.
And she had a point in that. And this is the thing. She had a very great point. And I'm starting, even if I would be single, I don't think, if I didn't have a kid and I would be a single woman, I don't think I would be going into the dating scene right now. I'll probably be traveling, enjoying my life to the fullest, just minding my own business. Because the scene right now, the dating scene is so horrifying. It's so horrifying. Not even the married women are safe from this. Not the fiancés are safe from this. Not people that are engaged are safe from this. Not people that are married are safe from this. And we're going to get into the married ones and the ones that got engaged later, why a lot of women are opting out of this particular union right now. So let me bring up this other video over here. Like I said, I don't have them titled, so we're going to go with the flow. The next video that comes, we're going to definitely talk about that.
You need to hear this. A little tough love.
Oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. I wish I had a husband. You know what? You are your relationship. You are your best friend. Get out there, entertain yourself, be happy with yourself. I love being single. If I'm in a relationship, I like that too. You know, don't get the, oh, poor me attitude. Move on. Life's too short.
It's not going to get you anywhere. You can just sit in your bed and cry, or you can go out and do something.
Well, life is what you make it, and make it a happy one for you, and accept whatever happens to you, and accept what doesn't and isn't happening to you.
And that was a great advice. That was a great advice.
If you're sad about being single right now,
that was a great advice. I'm going to be going to the next video. So let me see. Take this one down and bring up the next.
Feel the need to be.
Oh, this video has made me smile watching her video, this particular video. I'm like, not all women are out here crying to look for a partner. There are some women that just want to enjoy their life. And I came across this video and I'm like, yeah, I can see women doing some work on themselves. And I feel like a lot of men that are also looking for partnership should also do some work on themselves, because all this back and forth that we've been having in the internet is not really gonna help them in particular, because women can always be happy on their own. Let's not forget, a woman can decide to be single, child free, and cook for herself, clean for herself, enjoy her life, travel all around, and not have anything in the back of her mind, just living her life. In the other hand, some men are raised to be cared for by their mom. So they're expecting to marry and find that caregiver and find that person that is going to be caring for them, going to care for the kids and take care of the household like their moms, so that some of them can kick up their legs, drink a beer and watch football. Many men, some men want to be like their fathers, especially if their dads were this kind of man that they see him in a manly man. He doesn't help around the house. He kicks his feet up and, watch TV, have his own time after he comes back from work. They look at that and they're like, I want that life. But they forget that the person making sure that life is affordable is their mom. And it takes a lot of work. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of women are opting out. They're like, I'm not going to be serving you. I'm not going to be out here doing the most for you while you kick up, be lazy and sit down. And I understand that you work, but you got to work in this house too. If I get to work and come home and cook dinner and clean, so do you. And a lot of men do not fancy that, because they see their father enjoying and they just want to enjoy and have somebody that takes care of the house. At this point, is it really marriage or is it a scam? Is it really marriage or is it a scam sold to women and packaged as marriage? Okay, let me play this.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel the need to be with anyone. I don't have my eyes on anyone. I'm not in the mood. I don't have enough stamina for it right now. And I'm totally fine with that.
That was a beautiful video. So I'm going to go and grab the next video. So let me grab the next one, because I got a lot of video and there is a lot to talk about, especially in this particular topic.
He follows a woman back to her car, but little does he know, her no game is stronger than her pepper spray game.
Hold on, I'm about to record you because it stopped happening to me.
Yeah, so this particular video over here is him trying to force himself inside this woman's car. He asked her for the phone number. She said no. And then he turned around and said, you're gonna be like, she said something, and he said something as in the words towards, oh, you're gonna be making money off of me. And he was trying to basically force himself into a relationship with this lady over here. And for the men that think this is cute, this is not a cute behavior. This is like horrifying. So let me just bring this back and play it.
This creep who just can't take no for an answer. He follows a woman back to her car, but little does he know her no game is stronger than her pepper spray game.
Hold on, I'm about to record you because if something happened to me, they gonna have you on camera.
That's right.
Somebody come get their family member.
That's right.
Following me.
That's right.
Yep. Bye. You're not getting in my car.
Look.
You tripping. Nope, you're not getting in my car.
Wait,
I unlocked my door, but you rushed to my passenger. You're not getting in my car. Sorry.
On camera first.
Yep, you are on camera.
Hey, look, she can't trust the most
No.
trustworthy.
I don't care. See you following me around my car. I'm trying to get in. He ran straight to the passenger side. Can you get away from my door so I can get in?
She's very nice. She's very nice. I think it is a niceness that made him feel like it's okay to try to get inside the car. Because let me say this, if somebody follow you around like this from the store, by the way, because he followed her from the store, and she's like turning him down, and he continues to follow her like a puppy. Even a puppy doesn't, you can chase a puppy away and it will go away. Just following her, inserting himself in her environment. I'm like, at this point, I would just advise you to call the authorities, call somebody that can handle this case, because you could be putting yourself in danger right here. I saw a woman, I was watching a video of a lady that got into a physical altercation with a man because, they went on a date. He said something. He said that he didn't like her, trying to, make her feel bad. And she said, okay, get out of my car. This woman's face is now disfigured. On TikTok, I couldn't bring the video out here. And she had to explain, because she said that she was tired of, pursuing men. And right now she's in the era. She was like, I was tired. She was speaking about how she got tired of trying to be the woman. And now she's just trying to be the woman for herself. So she told him to, okay, since you are saying all of this, get out of my car and so I can leave. And what did he do? He attacked her, and right now he's running away. Nobody can find him. So with all this situationship that women are getting into, why would any woman that is single right now and child-free look at relationship or marriage in a positive light? A lot of women are going to opt out of it. It's not giving. It's really not giving. And I'm not saying all marriages are bad. There are some marriages in majority that are very, very terrible for women. Especially if you're a woman that you're raised to take care of the household and all of that, but still he comes home and complains. It is going to rub you the wrong way. So let's continue.
My car though. I don't even know you.
Hey, delete that camera. I'll grab that phone from you and break it.
And then, you know what? All these witnesses out here, look.
Delete that on camera, please.
Well, can you get away from my car?
Yeah, but delete that recording.
I'll delete it as soon as I see you start walking that way. Because for my safety, you just followed me around this store, and then you following me to my car. So actually, I'm going to go back to the store because you're out of line right now.
Just walk back to the store.
And you're not going to...
You can delete the camera.
First of all,
delete that.
You're going to get away from me.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I'm waiting for you to delete that. You're not about to make no money off of me, cuz.
Nigga, first of all, do it look like I need to make some money off you?
Yes.
No, I don't. Look like...
You heard that? It's like, you look like you want to make money off me. Like that she wants to make money off him. Like, if you look at this situation, who is trying to make money off who? Wow. Okay.
You need to make some money off of me. No, it's not. That's why you...
It's literally the projection for me. And I think she was absolutely too nice. She was nice, way too nice, because this could have gone bad. This could have gone real bad. So I'm going to take this video down and bring up another video, because I got a lot of videos out here and I have to, put them all up, and we are gonna talk about all the situationship that women gotta go through. And this is the reason why a lot of women are also like saying they've had enough. They're not gonna be dealing with it anymore.
Well, no.
So this topic, when she actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this lady. And this particular topic over here, when they always talk about men getting their peace, men needing peace. And I always, when I hear this, men need their peace, I'm like, what kind of peace? What other kind of peace other than chaos that some of these men are talking about? Because you're trying to go out of your relationship and calling that peace by going and meeting other women is not peace. But if she wants to do it, all of a sudden, oh my God, she's stepping out of line. It's good for you, but it's not good for her. So I'm just gonna play this video.
While you're able to go out and do whatever you need to find peace, whatever.
Yeah.
But what you don't understand is there's about 10 lined up. Like, I wish I had a shot. There's 10 in her DMs. That's like, boy, you lucky. And as soon as your man trip up, let me know. I can provide you with peace.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, maybe, and I don't think they are.
That's what you want to say.
They don't want to
And that's what men want to say. The thing about it is we have this narrative of like, nah, men just want to you. Nobody wants to be with you because that's your wife. The plenty of men want to be with your wife.
No,
Yes, they do.
Yes,
And
they
you know
do.
what? They will. And you know what's
Then why are you
crazy?
with her?
When that happens, right? When you finally leave the man, when you finally leave, or something goes down, and you get with somebody else, she doesn't, and you get with somebody else.
That is the thing. This is the funny part when it comes to marriage, especially divorce and all of that. A lot of men expect the wives, especially if you have kids. If you don't have kids, they're definitely gonna try to keep that marriage intact for a long time. They're definitely gonna try to keep it intact. But if you have kids, they're like, well, she's got a kid. They're like, you know what? She's not gonna find somebody out there. She's gonna be single. Because they feel like they've created an obstacle in your life that will actually impact you by having kids. Can we talk about that? Because they feel like there is an obstacle there in the form of the child to stop you from, progressing. That's why whenever they get divorced or something, so they're expecting that you're going to be single, especially when you have children. And the surprising thing is, a lot of the time the women get remarried, unless that woman doesn't want to remarry. Unless she doesn't want to remarry. And then they're going to have problems with the new husband. Now, let me continue this.
3, 4 years.
Be upset when you finally move on and you finally go about your day because you're not only it. It's crazy because men will be like, I don't know, Tisha sucks good, I have to deal with your same mediocre small or mediocre medium size forever. And you don't think Daryl got some big that I want? You don't think Daryl sucks me better?
She ate on that particular topic over there. Like, they expect good things for themselves. They're like, oh, I need some peace. I need to go see this woman. But you stay here. I don't think you need peace. I don't think you need to be relieved from all this stress that I've been putting on you. No, you stay right here because, that's your place. And I'm supposed to go out here and have my peace. Like, nah. And this is what a lot of women are talking about. One of the reasons why they are not getting in relationships, marriage, because, if you want your peace, I'm going to advise anybody, especially any man that is out here talking about, I want some peace. Do not get married. Do not get married. Stay single. I was going through TikTok last time and I saw a guy that was talking about if he got married for 3 years, he's definitely going to cheat. He literally said it out loud. Like, if he got married for 3 years, he's definitely going to cheat. And let's just say this. If he got married for 3 years, he's not going to cheat the first 3 years if she doesn't have a kid. He's going to wait until she start dropping babies. Then he's definitely going to cheat. And I'm going to say this, ladies, look at the men that you're dating. Some of them don't like you. Some of these men that are married to a lot of, like, they literally said it on their own on a lot of podcasts, talking about a lot of men don't like the women that they are married to. especially those ones that don't have money, because the ones that got money to take care of their family and have money to take care of the women, they mostly go after the women that they like. The ones with the money go after women. I'm not gonna lie. They go after women that they like. The ones that don't have money, yes, they're definitely just gonna take whatever they get. And they're gonna feel some kind of way. They're gonna feel like they can do better than you all the time. Because hey, you did give him the opportunity. So let's go into the next video. I think it was this one. Nope, that's not the one. I actually got the same. Let me take that down. I think it was the one. Oh, let's see. Okay, this particular situation over here. Look at this baby's face. A picture says a lot of words. So she was engaged. This is her fiance, a man that is engaged to her, by the way. This is what he decided to do to her. And that's why when I hear a lot of men out here talking about women opting out of marriage, opting out of motherhood, I understand. There are some women out here that don't even want to date anybody anymore. They don't want to date. They don't want to date you. They don't want to date you. It doesn't matter. They just don't want to date you because they don't want all this stress, all this unnecessary stress. And this is exactly why when I hear men talking about men need their peace, I'm like, what peace? You're the one, most of the time, bringing the conflict, bringing the fight and all the unsettledness in a relationship. And you're the one asking for peace? The people that should be asking for peace are the women. They should be the one talking about, I need some peace. And that's why a lot of women are out here saying they're going to take their peace by their own hand and not date, marry, or procreate. Let me play this video.
My ex-fiance tried to roll. He'd get mad, and sometimes he would push me. There have been times that I tried to leave the relationship. Last year, I was in the basement. I told him that I needed him to do more, and he got mad, and then he hit me. I remember being struck, and the next thing I know, I was in the hospital a day or so later, and I'm like, what happened at that time? From the story that I was told, the police got there and arrested him. I was stomped on, and I was just hit really, really hard, repeatedly in the same places. I was in the hospital, I think, for about 10 days. I had to fit my eye back into the socket. I had my lips stitched back together. My nose was broken. I had about 7 reconstructive surgeries. The bliss is a bliss, and there is ways out. And I pray that everyone who is in a situation that they're being abused, that they get out.
And they be out here talking about they need their peace. This was done to her by her fiancé, by the way. This is also why a lot of women are saying, why would I want to put myself in a dangerous situation by getting in a relationship with a stranger that could harm me? Why would I want to put myself in a situation where someone could do something like this to me? Because they're not going to show you that in the first 1 year of you dating them. They're going to be nice to you. And then that behavior start coming out. And I'm not saying all men behave this way. Not all men, and I'm happy for that. I'm glad for that. Because if all men behave this way, we would all be single out here. I'll be single. And I'm going to say this. Ladies, always take note. If he shows aggression one time and you feel wrong, and she talked about she tried to leave the relationship. Girl, you should have left that relationship. You should have gone to the cops, get some restraining order on him. No. You should have shut that door. Now we're going to go to the next We're gonna go to the next. This is why a lot of women don't want to even put themselves in any kind of situationship. They don't want to even put themselves there. They're talking about, I'm not dating, I'm not marrying, I'm not procreating. I'm just gonna be myself and be happy. So let me see.
The reason why women aren't rushing to the altar anymore is not because city girls are up by 10 or people just want to be outside. It's because of how embarrassing y'all make marriage look. There's more married men in my DMs than single men. What was the point? What was the point? For better or for worse means you get sick, baby, I got you. You lose your leg, honey, I got you. You lost your job, well, baby, you provided for this family for so long. Sit back, take a break, baby, I got it. Not you making a conscious decision to go fuck Felicia down the street. I didn't sign up for that. Now, before y'all attack me about what the hell I know about for better or for worse, I filed for divorce a couple years ago and my life would have never looked the way that it looked now had I kept that ring. Marriage means nothing if you're disrespected and neglected. Marriage means nothing if you're hated, berated, or degraded. It just doesn't. I'll be the first to say that it is a piece of paper if the person you're committed to is not committed to you. So if you feel like these modern women need to go back to being wives, we will once you start respecting yours. But until then, we're gonna be outside.
Oh, I love that take. I love that. I absolutely love it. Now we're gonna go to the next, and she spilled all of it. Like, yeah. And this is the thing. I feel like some people just wanna have your cake and eat it. You know, they just wanna have their cake and eat. They don't wanna do a lot. They wanna be pampered while making other people's life horrible. They want to be pampered while not helping out in the household. They want to be the man of the house while not doing what the man of the house is supposed to do, which is help out in the house. So let me bring up this other video over here.
And thinking, man, I just made a really good point.
I was actually once driving my date home, and she said to me, I don't need a man.
Because she doesn't.
I said, are you sure?
Uh-oh.
She said, yeah. I said, so get the out the car and hitchhike.
Hurt.
Turned out, she got kidnapped.
Wow. And he thought it was a great idea to talk about this on the podcast. So she said she didn't need a man and you kicked her out of the car. And then you thought it was a great idea and that makes you very masculine. How does that make you? I don't understand how somebody can build this big in age, look this way. The hair loss definitely does show that you are definitely up there in age. Your gray hairs are coming out. And you're out here talking this way. And this is the man that little boys are looking. Let me say this. Nowadays, I've noticed teenagers are going directly onto YouTube, TikTok, and listening to all this kind of men like this. Like, I don't think the next generation are going to be marrying a lot because this generation is already breaking that. It's already breaking it. A lot of people are not married. A lot of people don't want to be married. And I feel like with men like this coaching the younger generation, there are going to be more single people and people not being married, not having kids. Men and women are going to be separate later on because women are not going to want to get into situationships like this. And the fact that he thought this was eating while he was talking this way is just, I'm like, wow, okay. So this is what we're doing now. Okay, so now that he said this, he probably thinks a lot of women are going to, say, oh my God, that is what happened. Now I'm going to go into a relationship with you. No, they're not. A lot of women are going to see you as a red flag. From now henceforth, your name is Mr. Red Flag. You are the Mr. I don't want to mess with. Mr. Don't come 6 feet close to me. Mr. Don't DM me. Mr. Don't text me. Because you've made yourself Mr. Red Flag now. And he really thought he was eating by coming out and saying this.
And that's a great example of why women need men.
Let's recap.
Whoa. Why he said it? And he said this is exactly why women need. You put her in a dangerous situation. And Another man definitely did kidnap her, and all of a sudden you're talking about this is why women need men. Make that make sense. You are dangerous. You are the one that she does not need, because if she didn't go on that date with you, if she wasn't in that car with you, she would have been safe at home watching Netflix and chilling alone. This is why women need. Seriously? He turned that around like that? This is why women need men? No, this is exactly why women stay away from men. This is the example why women are saying, I don't want marriage, I don't want kids. You are the reason why women are abstaining from any kind of relationship. You are the perfect example. After saying all of that nonsense, he turned around and said the dumbest thing. It like literally, you could look at most of these people that are on podcasts, and when they be spilling the shit out of their mouth, you be like, is it for real? Is this person for real? He literally sat down there and be like, this is why women need men. After you put her in a dangerous situation, this is exactly why she needs men. Are you serious? This is the opposite. It will make her feel the opposite, because now she'll be like, maybe I'm going to be staying single and peaceful right now because I don't need any of this. I don't want to put myself in danger. You see? Let's continue.
So women need men, and your example is your little tiny baby-sized fragile micro ego was hurt so much from a woman saying she doesn't need a man that you kicked her out of your car. She ended up being kidnapped, I'm assuming, by another man, and you're using that story to tell women that's why they need men.
I can't.
How about, hey men, be better, stop being so horrible, stop kidnapping women, then they wouldn't need our protection.
That particular story, I'm like, what he said? What did he say? This is why women, you put her in a dangerous situation, and this is why I can't. No, I cannot. You know what? We're gonna go to the next one because this keep getting better and better. We're gonna go on to the next one. Keeps getting better and better. Okay.
Apps for no other reason than they make me lose the will to live, which means
Yeah, she literally said she deleted all the dating apps because let's not forget, I talked about dating apps last time, and I'm like, I'm still gonna stand by it. The men that I saw in there we're not doing it. It was not doing it. And she literally said she deleted all the dating apps because she was tired. She's like, she done. If she's gonna meet a man, he's gonna have to, magically appear because she done.
this is a PSA that I've deleted all of the dating apps for no other reason than they make me lose the will to live, which means a love.
Nah, the Schmin cells must be shaking. They must be shaking because the girls do not want to date. The girls do not want to date. The girls are saying he better work for Royal Mail, UPS, FedEx, or one of them, man, and better ding dong at my doorbell because they are not going out to meet a mate. And I feel like some of these ex-wives feel like we live in a world still where women hold attaining a man as the highest priority. And it's like, not being funny, there's actually aliens out there. Like, we live in a completely different age to your mums. And sometimes I do get worried for myself because eligible men actually do speak to me. But some of us, we are so broken by the system that we're just like, oh, here we go again. Try it on then, mate. Here we go. Because as much as dating can be fun, it really can, like going to new restaurants and museums and trying new experiences and, doing beautiful things and going to beautiful places. A lot of it is just admin and we're tired. We're actually tired. And a lot of us get so much joy and beauty and enjoyment from other aspects of our lives that it's like, why am I putting up with all this admin and terrible personalities and boring ex-wives when really what I can be doing is enjoying this full life that I've created. And that's why it's so funny when they try and do these lickbacks, these comebacks, these clapbacks, being like, you're single, you're washed up, like you're single living on your own. Yes, I love it. When I come into my apartment, My beautiful sanctuary. I don't feel like, oh, there's something. I don't do. And if it's the eggs that you're worried about, maybe we can put those in the freezer. Like, it's not. I think they genuinely struggle to comprehend that we could be enjoying our lives. Like, at this point, a man's not even a dessert. Like, he's a second dessert, because my life is chef's kiss, love. Chef's kiss. Anything after that is just sprinkles on top.
Absolutely true. I love her take on that, because this is the thing. I feel like in those days, somebody made a TikTok video of how men treated divorce in the past. They made a video from the Stone Age time, and they were like, it was always the woman getting the bad end of the stick. Like it was the short end of the stick. It was always the woman, especially when it comes to divorce. And now, okay, they actually made laws that you can pay alimony, and some men are like, no, I don't want to pay alimony. I don't want to even pay child support. So yeah, why should anybody deal with you? See, at this point, I'm not saying I'm saying, if you cannot be with a woman, be with your fellow man, be with your fellow body. If you cannot respect a woman and be helpful in her life, look for a body of yours. You two should get married. It's not a crime. Get married. Look for another man. Because if you're looking for a woman to be serving you, doing all of that, getting the short end of the stick all the time, you might as well marry your body. So now we're gonna go on to the last video here. I think this is the last one. Let me see which topic was this one. Okay, we're getting the end of the end video here. I don't know which one was the end, but we're about to find out.
Murdered his.
So hold on. Yeah, this man that they're talking about, this happened recently, by the way. It's not long ago. It's not long ago. I think yesterday. I got this video. I think he posted it yesterday, 2 days ago or something. So even the married women, even the ones that are married, are not free from this behavior. Like, and the fact that, let me tell you guys the story. He made this on Instagram. He videoed the whole thing of him unaliving his wife on Instagram. And then went on a car chase with the police. The baby lost, the child that they both have, unalived by him to other people too. The tantrums that some men out here throw. And then you hear all these podcasts they're talking about, oh, you hit the wall. Women hit the wall at the age of 30. Let me tell you something. A lot of women that are the age of 30 now, and this hit the wall thing, they're like, thank God I'm out of that radar. But the thing is, they're not really out of that radar, because although they're telling you hit the wall, they'll be coming back and be trying to insert themselves into your life. And I'm going to say this, ladies, if you're looking for a man out here, if he's not respectful of you, if he's not caring about your feelings and also taking care of you and also making sure that your life is easier, please, if you want to be single, stay single. It is not worth it. Even marriage is, at this point, it is crazy out here with marriage. You are not even safe when you're married. Now, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave this whole story here. And I'm going to say this. You guys, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. I hope you all enjoyed this particular topic today. Don't forget to share it to the people that you want to hear this. Don't forget to press the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day, everyone. And goodbye.